Namaste Krishna Rao garu. Welcome to IYRTalks English session. In this session, I just want your observations and comments on sensitive border areas of India aligned to China and all that. And in fact, the recent agitation in Ladakh is, I think, a major issue which I think the central government should handle more diligently, and the Home Ministry should address it immediately to set it at right direction, because this is it got a statehood. In fact, after 370 thing, union territory, independent this one, and there. But of late, after 4 or 5 years, lot of resentment has come through one particular person. Whether I just want to know whether the foreign hand is involved in trying to make it as a very big international issue and keep India's integrity and sovereignty at stake. So I just want your comments on that.
It looks you solve one problem, you get into another problem. That looks to be the way these things happen in most of the northeast and other areas. For a long time, the grouse of people of Ladakh is that they are discriminated against by the Kashmir government, because Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, all these were one state. And naturally, the most dominant portion is the Kashmiri Valley, which is Muslim. So these are small number Buddhists at one area. So they always were saying we have been discriminated against. And that particular thing is addressed at the time of abrogation of Article 370. You made that into one union territory and made Ladakh as a separate union territory, and people were immensely pleased. I mean, 6-7 years back you go, that was a day of celebration for Ladakh, and including this man Sonam, Wangchuk, who is now leading this agitation. Everybody was with the government of India at that time. But slowly over the last 6-7 years, there's a drift, and now they want statehood. It's not just statehood. They want their identity to be preserved. More importantly, their identity to be preserved. It's a very, very delicate issue, because this issue will keep on cropping up at every place, because more so in the northeast. All of them are very, very afraid of being submerged by the mainland India, because we are too big, and that cultural identity is something they want to be preserved. So I think at one point BJP and RSS will also have to have a lot of brainstorming. What is the best model suited for India to take it forward? A unified culture, a unified thinking across the country may not really suit India. You may have to really build a system based on the principle of unity in diversity, because it's an issue coming up in different areas in different manner. So these are very touchy issues, because the language, the ethnicity, the culture, these are issues on which people will react very, very badly. I mean, if they feel, and it need not even be a danger, it can be a perceived danger itself can be a major problem. More so with two particular areas. One is Ladakh, second is Arunachal Pradesh, because these two are areas on which China has a claim. At least they claim. We deny, but they claim. China, there is no problem, because it's a bamboo curtains. Nobody knows what is happening. They can kill 100 and never get it into the mainstream news anywhere in the world. So that's the way they are dealing with Tibet. That's the way they are dealing with Xinjiang, which we cannot do in India. You may not get the same problem in Mizoram, Nagaland, because nobody is laying a claim for it. It's a internal local people asking for autonomy, somewhere separate state and things like that. But Ladakh and this place are very, very touchy. One has to very, very carefully handle it. The Sonam Wangchuk, I really don't know much about him. But the fact that he is getting so many international recognition, awards itself makes one a bit suspicious. If there is some link to America or Pakistan, prove it. Prove it with full evidence, then damn him. But without that, don't touch, because it can backfire if there is not full evidence on that. And the projects, new projects taking up, the mainland Indian approach is fun, but locals' approach is different. You may think, oh, I'll want 1,000 megawatts of power can be produced through a hydel project, we get this, that, all those things. But he would look more from his fragile environment, how it may affect the local environment. So those are his considerations. You definitely have to keep them in mind before planning anything, because development, if they don't want it, don't force it on them. I mean, it does not really, the integration should be more of encouraging them to come and settling down in different parts and getting integrated in rest of India, not so much as pushing people from here to Ladakh. So this is a very, very important issue. I think a delicate issue and needs to be very delicately tackled by government.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.